Looking for singles to finish your deck or collection? CCG Castle has a wide selection of cards at amazing prices. They also have tons of sealed boxes, tins, and packs as well. Use promo code EVO5 to save 5% off your next order.
What's up, guys? And here, welcome back to Evolutionary Gaming, and today we're going to be taking a look at a little bit of an old favorite of mine, and that's going to be Lucario Melmetal. Now, this deck did kind of really fall off with the last set that we got in Unified Minds, but ever since Cosmic Eclipse came out, this deck is gaining a little bit of popularity again. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it does. It's a pretty bulky 260 HP metal type with Steel Fist for 2 colorless. This attack was way better once we had double colorless energy. You did 50 damage and you get to search your deck for metal energy and attach it to this Pokemon. You had heavy impact here, which did 150 damage. And Full Metal Wall was the whole main point of the deck. For the rest of the game, your metal Pokemon take 30 less damage, and if you had at least 1 extra energy attached to this Pokemon, you discard all energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's almost like a stall deck, almost. But you can play it a couple ways. The way I play is stall / slowly poking them to death. Some Lucario Melmetal builds don't even bother with attacking and just heal themselves up to deck their opponents out. I personally don't like to play that way, but if that's your style, then that's all you. So for this deck, we have 4 copies of Lucario Melmetal, and that's it. We don't run any other Pokemon whatsoever. So we do run a lot of things to help us out here. First off, I'm going to go over some of the new things here we have. We have Tag Call, which is going to help us not only search our tag team Lucario Melmetals, but it's going to search our supporters as well. Because we are running 2 copies of Guzma Hala, as well as the 2 Cynthia and Caitlyn. Cynthia and Caitlyn, of course, is becoming a staple in almost every deck. Being able to get a support from your discard pile and draw 3 on top of that's really good. And Guzma Hala is there just to search our stadiums, which Power Plant's like the main focus stadium. You could also run Chaotic Swell too if you wanted, but I still prefer just the Power Plants. Shutting down all GX, EX abilities is always really good. So of course we gotta have our adventure bag here to search of all tools. That's another main part. We have Metal Core Barrier here. It does leave your Pokemon at the end of your opponent's turn, but while it's attached, your Metal Pokemon takes 70 less damage. This is after applying weakness and resistance. And we also have Metal Frying Pan. The Metal Pokemon in this card's attachment takes 30 less damage after weakness and resistance, but this thing gets rid of weakness. So really, really awesome. So fire is kind of a big thing. As long as you have the Metal Frying Pan, you don't have to worry about that annoying weakness. And as far as our other cards go, we have our 3 Pokemon Great Catcher. I don't know why I said Pokemon Great Catcher. We've got our 4 Great Potion here, able to heal 50 damage from an already tanky Pokemon. Plus, we're also running 4 copies of Mixed Herbs. If you use 1, you get to heal a special condition. You play 2, you get to heal 90 damage and remove all special conditions. So really, it's all about keeping our Lucario Melmetal alive and just poking them down. And for our supporters here that are going to really help us out, it's going to be Coach Trainer, that we got from Unified Minds. So even though I know I said the deck kind of fell apart in Unified Minds, this card was a huge boost to any tag team deck. You draw 2 cards, and if your active Pokemon is a tag team Pokemon, you get to draw 2 more cards. So it's 4 cards every single time we play, because again, we literally only have our 4 Lucario Melmetal. Those are our only Pokemon we have in there. Of course, we have our 3 Cynthias in here. We are going to be running 4 copies of Greens, because that Lucario Melmetal has no abilities, so Greens is just going to help us search for everything on top of our Pokegear as well. And with that, guys, that does it for the basic deck profile here. Now let's get straight into battles, and we're going to go really annoy some people. First match here, guys. And what? Could be a Dark Box. Could be a Malamar. Could be quite a few things there. Oh, we got someone nice. Said hello to us. Alright, so we are going to mulligan here. That's one thing with this deck. Since you are only running 4 Pokemon, mulliganing quite a few times is something to be expected. And let's see how bad the damage was. 4 mulligans. Eesh. I was back and forth on running a reset stamp in here for the whole purpose of the mulligans, but I also kind of decided against it because if you're playing this right, your opponents never get to take any prizes. Let's see here. Oh, we're definitely going for the greens exploration this turn. Let's go for our tag call and our power plant. Let's go ahead and play that. Go ahead and play our tag call. Lucario Melmetal, get ourselves a Cynthia Caitlyn. Bench that. And we'll pass. Fortunately, we don't have any energy. Which, on one hand, I did want to play the Cynthia to help us draw into energy, but there's so many things we could have searched for. So, that's why I chose to let it go this time. But next turn, I'll definitely, almost certainly have no choice but to play the Cynthia. Or the Cynthia Caitlyn, because I do want to get that greens back. I don't think we have any fire to worry about here, so I can go ahead and just pitch the metal frying pan with that. So this is interesting. I'm seeing Poiples, see a Ditto with an Onyx Celestia. Maybe this is something that I'm just not seeing. But I have no idea what kind of deck I'm looking at here. Go ahead and take our greens exploration. Alright, so we did manage to draw into a metal energy. We're going to go for full metal wall. And now for the rest of the entire game, we're going to take 30 less damage. He's going to bump our power plant. That's perfectly fine because we got another one in our hands. Straight for next turn. Is this a beast box? A checkmate? What is this? I have a feeling it's something pretty obvious too, and I'm just not seeing it. So Pokemaniac, 3 Pokemon with energy cost of 4. I mean, it's not bad for the Ultra conversion here. Just pitching them and draw cards. Huh. I would still like to know what I'm looking at. Okay, so Steelix, you discard any amount of Pokemon, does 50 for each. I mean, it's certainly good. Go ahead and play a Metal Core Barrier. Yes, that's fine. We'll go ahead and play our Cynthia, hoping for another metal energy. We do not get it. No metal energy for us, unfortunately. It's quite alright, though. Oh, he just bumps us with another one. Then again, I'm not really too surprised. With all that Ultra conversion he's going to be doing, he was bound to have drawn into some things. That's alright though, because we got a Great Potion and we have one of our mixed herbs. We're still going to be giving our opponent a real hard time. So right now we are taking 100 less damage. So he would need to pitch quite a few Pokemon to do anything to us whatsoever. There goes another Ultra conversion. Goodness, that hand is gigantic. Hey, who knows? With that, we might be able to deck him out. Lure Ball, what does this do? Flip 3 coins for each head. Search your discard pile for an evolution. He got all 3 heads. Whew. It's pretty amazing. Alright, so it's an Ultra conversion deck with Steelix as the attacker. Okay, it's interesting. Yeah, again, it's not like he'd be able to do much damage to us this turn. Okay, so we top deck a metal energy, so that's really good. Rain's exploration. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a power plant. And let's go for a coach trainer. Play that. Going to attach metal core barrier. We're going to use our steel fist. Attach. Yeah, guys, I miss this deck so much when we had a double colorless, because that's what really helped us out here. It's not bad with just regular energy, especially at standard where it is a little bit slower, so it balances out okay. I just don't personally really miss a double colorless. Sometimes I still can't believe we're actually in a format where we don't have double colors, because I've been playing since black and white. I'm running in a black and white in the first set of XY, and we've never, ever would have even thought about losing double colorless. Alright. That is awesome. Okay, so I definitely don't have metal core barrier protection anymore. But let's go ahead and heavy impact. It's not metal core barrier protection, but it's still giving us 60 less damage. Plus, I've got plenty of ways to heal. So we should be okay. Then again, they have a lot of They have a lot of cards in hand. If they're seriously able to still one-shot me, I don't even think I could be mad at that. See, can they do it? I really wonder if they can one-shot me. All the protection I have. Anticipation. He's killing me. Does he do it? Does he do it? He did it. Oh man. We're kind of doomed here. We are pretty doomed. Let's go for coach trainer. We'll just have to pass. Oh man, this is scary. Brooksville. Well, there goes our decking out idea. Oh boy. I don't know why it's taking so long for him to do so, because I don't think I'm like lagging that badly. Then again, he is making a lot of plays here with these Pokemon. Back to 15. Ew. Alright, he was not able to one-shot me that time. Mixed herbs, great potion. We'll go ahead and play 2 of them. Play our great potions. Let's go ahead, Pokemon Catcher. And again, that's something I realized I probably could have done earlier. but is quite alright. We still have some hope here. Of course he bumps my stadium again. Ugh. That's so annoying. This thing only has one retreat. Why did I bring up the Celestia? Pretty odd. I could have literally brought up anything else. Oh man. Okay, this loss is on me now. Well, not fully on me, but like I feel like this loss is actually partially on me now. Because like, why did I bring up the thing with one retreat? Could have brought up this thing with 4 retreat. I could have brought up this thing with 4 retreat. Like, there's so many things I could have brought up. He keeps recycling. But he doesn't retreat. Probably because he can't one-shot me. That would be my one and only guess. Adventure bag. Oh no, wait, it's Great Catcher. I can't bring this up. Never mind, I was complaining for nothing. But you know what we can do? We can go ahead and bring up and get into without energy this time. Because for some reason our opponent chose not to retreat. And again, as well, he hasn't exactly used a lot of energy. Well, maybe on one hand he doesn't run a lot. What's he doing? So long as he doesn't knock me out with the Steelix, I can go ahead and greens for more healing items. Get rid of all that damage. If I topped like a Metal Energy, that'd be even better. So I can go ahead and start actually doing damage. Because we're not going to deck him out in time. He has so many ways that where he can kill us before he even does that. Not to mention all those recovery cards he has. I definitely don't think we're gonna knock him out before he kills us. Knock him out, deck him out. And there goes his switch. With this, I'm pretty sure he can knock me out, even with my defense. Yep. Honestly, with 50 damage, it wasn't going to be the hardest thing to do. Oh well. So, first game doesn't go exactly well for us, but perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and get straight to our next one. Next round here, guys, and a pure fighting deck. Interesting. Couple of findings that could be. It could be a Zygarde deck, it could be some Buzzwole. Could be a couple things. Could be a Fossil deck, too. Oh wow, we actually aren't going to mulligan this time. Very nice. Go ahead and get you two. And let's Coach Trainer. That's, and we'll pass. See a Rockruff so far. I'm aware that there's a couple Lycan Rocks still good in Standard, but nothing that really sticks out other than possibly one. I think the newest one from Cosmic Eclipse kind of sticks out a little bit. Because it has an ability that if you meet a certain condition, you can actually attack for free. Reset stamp! Oh no. Draws us with 2 energy though, so you know what? I'm never gonna complain. Oh, that's the Hidden Fates, Cynthia. Oh, man, that is such a cool card. I would love to own that card. Still pretty expensive though, from what I remember. So far, a Rockruff and a Machamp Marshadow. Let's go for a Goose Mahala. I don't really want to like Cynthia this turn because I want to get rid of my other energy. All we need is the stadium. There's really no reason for us to discard 2. Alright, so we're gonna Full Metal Wall. So there's Diancie. I really wonder which Lycanroc he has. Because I believe 1 or 2 of the Dusk form is... the Twilight form is still good. It's either Twilight or Dusk form. I can't remember which one it is. Okay, so there is a Zygarde in here. Sorry about that. I don't know why my eyes were itching. This guy's got some Hidden Fates cards. That's pretty cool. This is... yeah, okay, yeah, that is a Hidden Fates card. Okay, so it's Dangerous Rogue. 20 does 20 more for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Alright, not bad. Let's go for Coach Trainer. And I am definitely going to be using Meridian Forest. Do that. Attach, knock him out with Heavy Impact next turn. But not before searching for another metal energy for a benched one. Excuse me. I like this idea. To me, it would just work a lot better if we had more ways to accelerate fighting in Standard. Because if we did, I actually really always have liked the idea of a fighting box. Great Potion and... let's go ahead, heal almost all of the damage. We'll go ahead and get rid of our Metal Frying Pan. We really don't need it. That'll be for next turn. And we're gonna go ahead, Heavy Impact. For now, I keep forgetting to attach the Metal Core Barrier. Oh, what is wrong with me? Why do I keep forgetting to attach the one thing you're supposed to attach to Lucario? Oh, I'm a disgrace. Alright, so he has Cell Connector. Attach 2 fighting energy from your discard to this Pokemon. Okay, there's definitely more than 2 in there, so he's gonna go for his Verdict stuff. Eesh, cannot let that happen. Great Potion. What else are we gonna go for? Power Plant. There's no reason to let him keep the Viridian Force any longer. Let's go ahead, tag call. On one of our switches. Now let's go ahead and bring up this one here. Heal the damage. Attach the metal core. And now we'll go ahead heavy impact for 150. So hopefully, unless this guy has a switch or something, we're gonna go ahead and take these 2 prizes next turn. This is the only thing that might be a problem is Verdict. Because if he has that, especially with the Bonnies too, if he has that and Bonnie, then we may actually be in some trouble. So Pokemon Center Lady. Gonna heal off a bunch of damage. And he's gonna switch on top of that. This is where I believe the Verdict's gonna come in. Oh no, he goes for a Landswrath. I thought for sure he would have went for the Verdict. Let's go ahead and Cynthia. Let's venture back for our 2 tools. Is he trying to knock me out with Verdict? It's the only thing I could think of. Alright, Pokemon Center Lady. It's alright, we're still 2-shotting him. Like, the Pokemon Center Lady is a nice tech and all, but if you'll have more healing. Alright, so Verdict, there it is. Let's go ahead, Coach Trainer. Attach metal core and pass. It's really all we can do. So now, unless he has the Bonnie. Okay, so yeah, he's definitely not going to play Bonnie this turn. So we should have this. This really shouldn't be too much of an issue for us to deal with. Because some versions of Zygarde actually do not run Bonnie. Which I would personally always run at least 2 copies of the Bonnie. Because why wouldn't you want to reset your GX move? Especially a good one like that one. Okay, so we're definitely taking that knockout next turn. But you know what? Let's be evil. Gonna heal off a lot of that damage. And I'm gonna be almost all of it. How many metal cores are in my drop 3? I have 1 more left, but it's for the best if I keep the metal frying pan on my active. Sorry about that, Zygarde. I like you well enough, but gotta win this. All right, so revenge. 120, 140 at most, and we're taking away 60 of that, so he's not going to be doing very much damage to us. 100 blows impact, though, is a little bit different. That's actually going to do quite a bit of damage. Oh, but he does still go for the revenge. I mean, I guess if either way you can't one-shot, then I guess it makes sense. Right. Hooking gear for greens. Definitely gonna go for the greens. Wait, okay, we're gonna go for a great catcher and our last metal core. Get rid of those two for the Zygarde there. And we'll go ahead and heavy impact to knock him out. We might be okay here. Even if he does get a knockout, yeah, we'll be okay. I'm gonna use 2 of those mixed herbs. Nothing more there. It could heal off 140 of that damage. Should leave me to 110. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna heal. And heavy impact. And what's hilarious is right now he can't even retreat to anything else because we can just one-shot anything else. Except for that. Can't one-shot another one of those. But even if he retreats to it, it's not like he could do anything this turn. Yeah, see? Unless he like has any energy switches, which with only 5 cards left, we would have seen the energy switch by now. I severely doubt it. It's heavy impact. It's just a matter of time now. Like we have this game now. It just comes down to patience. Which that's the biggest thing you have to have with this Lucario Melmetal deck is you have to have patience. Speaking of Lucario, haven't seen you in quite some time. Aura Strike when involved from Riolu does 90 more damage, so it's 120 for 1. Cyclone Kick for 130. Wait. Did I miss something? Oh shoot, I decked myself out? When did I deck myself? Oh my goodness. I wasn't paying attention to my deck. Oh my gosh. So that goes to show, guys, you've really got to be careful with this deck. I'm still getting over that. I didn't think I had anything to worry about with my deck, but oh man, I just kept drawing and drawing and drawing, searching it. Man, I made one of the biggest textbook mistakes in the book. Oh well, still a really, really fun deck. It does have a lot of its quirks and flaws, but all in all, still a very fun deck to play. So guys, if you enjoyed me watching me flop here today, be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and comment down below. And with that, guys, I'll be seeing you all next time. Hope you have a fantastic day, and take care.